And now, ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
You should have told her to come up real quick.
I'll go check where she
Opposite corner.
So you guys went to live?
Ladies and gentlemen, the breakers just
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rangeview High School for the number 1 seed Rangeview High School against the number 33 seed Cherokee Trail. The starting 5 for Cherokee Trail. For guard, we got Jordan Mitchell, Ricky Mitchell's brother.
number 4, senior Vince Guthrie.
Number 4, Vince McGee playing forward.
Senior Nathan Fox.
Number 10, senior Nathan.
Guard wearing number 11, junior David Jensen.
Number 11, junior Caden.
Guard wearing number 20, senior Jake Scott.
And starting at guard, number 20, senior Jake Scott. I'd like to mention a couple things about him. He's probably been one of their best players before we get into Rangeview's defense. Rangeview, most important, he's probably one of their best players. Shooting wise, I mean, they're not a very big team. They haven't been a very big team. They got some big guys, but they haven't been able to compete fully against size. With this video stuff. It's a new video.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. That's crazy. I didn't know they were doing that. Is it? Did it connect? Oh, I was wondering. It's like it looked like because I didn't see where you put the battery in because it doesn't show. I don't think. So it's like, what's going on? Yeah. All right, here we go. We got our starting 5 for Rangeview. They're getting ready to introduce them, and it's going to be a pretty exciting game. We got Rangeview versus CT, and the CT boys are ready to work hard and ready to get going. And I think our crowd here at Rangeview is ready to also get going, and our boys are definitely ready. They've been preparing for this pretty much the entire season because they've been undefeated and they've been the number 1 seed in Colorado pretty much all season. So here we go.
To mention a couple of things before we get into starting 5, that RJ kind of hit it on. This is now Palmer's 3rd undefeated season. Nationally ranked 53rd by Prospects, number 1 in Colorado. This year for Rangers has just been a complete dominancy. They've played teams repeatedly, and they've even beat them worse the first time than they did the second time. But starting at guard, Royce Edwards, senior, who's been a pretty impactful player for Rangeview throughout his time here.
Yeah, he's very, very assist heavy, so he's been passing the ball pretty much all season from the buckets from either Ladavian or any other guys that are open.
Starting at guard, senior transfer Ladavian King, who's been a key transfer for Rangeview. He's been one of those key players this year.
Yeah, ever since Ladavian transfer, he's been pretty much one of the most heaviest buckets we've had on our team so far.
Next after that is senior number 4, Kenny Blacknox, who's been here all 4 years and has been a key player. He stepped up since his sophomore year, and he's been that guy on this team ever since. Starting after that is Archie Witherspoon, the 5th, who's been here since he's now sophomore. His freshman year was dominant. His sophomore year is even more. He's connecting the spots even more. And then after that, we have Marcellus Duncan, who's a freshman, who's leading.
He's been leading. Yeah, he's been leading blocks, steals, anything defensively. He's been leading in, and he's also been a pretty heavy bucket on the other side of the court as well.
He's been a big guy for Rangeview. He's stepped up as a freshman and played that role that he needed to play, and he's one of those guys that we can count on who's still a freshman.
Yep. He's back to the blocks talk. He's averaging 3 blocks a game and is out blocking the entire Cherokee Trail team by 40 blocks. When one man has over 40 more blocks than a team, I mean, that's just crazy.
And it's not just it's not just him alone. And also Kenny, he's pretty heavy defensively too.
He's averaging about 2 steals a game.
Yeah, between those two guys, it's pretty much like
defense.
Crazy. It's hard
defense.
to actually really score on those guys. Here we go with tip off.
Cherokee Trail winning the tip off. Already playing some pretty heavy defense. The Davian. Oh wait, that's
You're good.
Are we passing to? Sorry.
Jordan.
Turnover.
With the steal from Royce Edwards, gets the foul. He's going to the line. Him, Archie. Oh.
So if you didn't see, the ball was stripped as Royce was going up for a layup.
Passing by LaDavian with a clear through Marcellus. Ooh. With the Marcellus trying to get that dunk. We've seen that part of his game all this year, and it has been a big point for his game is him driving to that rim. Jordan Mitchell taking the ball down.
Still by
Marcellus. Duncan gets the foul going up for the layup.
No shots made just yet. Marcellus going to the line. He's I don't know how efficient, but
usually at the free throw line, he's pretty good.
drains the first one.
For the first point of the game, Rangeview up by 1. And gets
Drains them both.
Caleb passing the ball. Mitchell taking down the ball again. No, Jordan Mitchell taking down the ball again.
Almost got a steal by Archie. Here we go.
CT with the ball movement around the ring.
They're very good at moving the ball around, keeping it on the half of the
shooter. Ooh. Kenny on the fast break.
Here we go.
Kenny got the rebound off that fast break. Steal by Jordan Mitchell from a pass and pulling through. Gets the foul.
Very close bucket, but not quite there. Got the free throw line right now.
Tries to give a little jelly through. Yeah, Kenny
knocking the ball out of bounds. I mean, great heads up play. He's able to get back in time.
They got Jake Scott passing in the ball, who's been a key guy for him, a great shooter, especially on their
5-second violation.
5-second violation on Jake Scott right there. That's a turnover.
Let's go. Here we go. Raiders ball. I could probably do that.
Royce walking up the ball.
Royce taking the ball down.
Setting up the offense.
We got
Rangeview getting the ball movement around.
Yeah, also with Rangeview, they've been pretty
layup.
good.
Makes the wide open floater.
Royce working through that traffic to make the score 4-0.
About 6:25 left in the game.
Jordan taking down the ball. Jordan's one of his key guys with his big brother playing a big part last year at Smoky. Kenny with the steal. Giving it to the find. Goes up for the dunk. Gets the foul.
Good block.
That's
Good block
one.
by number 11, but not quite there. Maybe hit him a little bit on the wrist, and
That's one so far on Caleb.
And this has been a big part of Rangeview's game, driving into that paint, looking to get an M1, looking to get a foul and going up. And we've seen this a lot with Rangeview getting at that line and being consistent at that line.
Makes the first one. 6:13 left in the game. Number 5, Chris Davis.
entering into the game.
London Moore. That's
London Moore. Sorry,
London Moore had just came up from
JV.
from JV, who was a transfer at Douglas County. He got pretty good at Douglas County. This is his first week playing varsity, with Erie being his first game.
Walking the ball up the court. Roy's playing some pretty hard-nosed defense.
Royce is all over it.
Oh, yeah.
Royce is all over it.
Great defense by Royce Edwards.
6-0 with 6 minutes left. Just so everyone knows.
Yeah, and also that's been the 4th Cherokee Trail turnover so far in this game. It's only the first quarter.
And by the looks of it, there's going to be a lot more here with Rangeview.
Shot.
Ooh, very close shot by
They've been shooting for a deep 3 misses. But Rangeview's been playing some pretty hard-nosed defense this whole time, and I don't think they're going to stop anytime soon.
Yeah. It definitely won't stop because we could always switch out when we have other defense on the bench as well.
Shot. That's
Shot by
a good
Jordan.
shot.
Gets a shot in for 3. 6-3. Rangeview on top with a minute and 30 left. 5 minutes and 30 left in the first. Archie driving through, gets a wide open layup.
Easy
Makes
lay.
the score 8-3.
London Moore walking the ball up the court.
Royce is all over London Moore since he's gotten the game.
Man, Royce is probably his best defense so far all season.
Moving the ball
London
around like
Moore.
they've done.
Shot. Miss. Rebound.
And
Royce with this rebound.
2 shots by CT, both missed. Royce with the rebound.
So David King setting up the offense, driving.
Works through the
Whoa.
gets the
Yeah.
calls it dead on the spot.
Jordan Mitchell picking up his first foul of the night.
But Davian King is going to be passing in the ball.
A little score.
We have Yasin coming in for Kenny and Aiden Perez coming in for Royce, who those have been 2 pretty key players for Rangeview. Aiden Perez being one of those transfers who's been really good for Rangeview. Give the ball to Archie. He's working Jordan.
Finds Yasin.
Finds Yasin.
No foul call.
Tries to get the foul. Archie with. They're playing.
Hard-nosed defense. 1 shot made out of who knows how many attempts.
Moving the ball around. Jack Scott, who's one of those guys they've been all over. He's been one of the 3 guys, but we've been all over all of them. So moving the ball around. London Moore takes a step in, passes the ball. Moving the ball around some more.
Good steal.
Steal from Marcellus Duncan. Gets the foul going up for the layup.
20.
Man,
Jake
I think
Scott
this has
second
been
foul of the game.
Rangeview's pretty much toughest defense they've shown all season.
It appears that for CT, I don't know if there's some thought behind it there, but their intention is if they got one of our big guys going in who's pretty good in the paint, they're looking to get something called foul.
Yeah. Marcellus with the first. Misses the first.
A little score update. It's 8-3, Rangeview up with 4 minutes and 4 seconds left in the first quarter.
Marcellus puts in the second one to make that 9-3. London Moore taking the ball down, who was a pretty consistent player for Douglas County.
Timeout
with
Cherokee Trail.
Cherokee Trail calling that timeout. With him being at Douglas County, he averaged 13 points last season. He was a pretty good guy there, but with that transfer rule for CHSAA, he just got cleared. So it'll be very interesting to see how he's able to play in this such of a high pressuring game against the number 1 seed Rangeview Raiders.
Yes, sir.
To mention some scores from some of the other big games today, We got Liberty 20 through to 43. How do you say that?
Regis Jesuit is beat Monarch, or is beating Monarch right now by 9 points.
Thunder Ridge beat Vista 59 to 43. Love to hear that as a Rangeview fan.
Yeah, big horns down.
Fourth quarter, GW and Fairview 53 to 45. GW currently leading. Second quarter for Shapp and Pueblo West. Shapp's up 35 to 28. Overland and Broomfield are in a pretty tight-knit game in the third quarter.
Jordan Mitchell running the ball up the court.
32 to 33.
Yassine staying inside London Moore. Back out to number. Shot.
Oh my God.
Air balls completely.
Air ball. And the crowd getting rowdy here at Rangeview.
Shao getting a
Davian.
shot. Nathan putting up a deep, somewhat contested three that it doesn't appear that he'd normally take with the air ball. Archie Witherspoon taking down the ball.
Pass to Davian, pass to Marcellus. Pass to Davian again.
Some really
Out to Archie.
some really good ball movement by Rangeview so far. They've been getting guys cleared. I mean,
Oh, they called a travel on Ladavian King
travel.
for, I guess, jumping when he picked up the ball.
we have Nathan passing in the ball to London Moore. It looks like they're, by the appears of it, with London Moore coming back, that's who their captain is. That's who they're leading off of, kind of thing.
Yeah. Marcellus, pretty hard-nosed defense. Pass the ball.
Jordan trying to work through, gets the foul call.
Marcellus was his first of the night.
Number 23, Marcellus Duncan. That's his
It
first team.
just getting 9 to 3 with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. It appears the CT's they're trying to get some individual moving the ball around. They're not necessarily passing the ball as well as Rangeview is. Jordan Mitchell with the ball again, making some moves on the Davian King. Drives to the paint, tries to get the call, doesn't get the call. Royce with the rebound. Royce taking down the court, passes to Archie. Archie up with the gets the 2 with a little flashing layup that makes it 11 to 3 with 2 minutes left. 2:40 in the first quarter. Archie's all over Jake Scott.
Nathan Bach dribbling, spin, pass out to dribbling again. Post.
Tries to get the post. Gets the post on Aiden. 11 to 5, 2:20 left in the first quarter. Royce Edwards taking down the ball, trying to work London Moore, trying to make some moves, drives to the paint, doesn't get the foul call, gets his. Oh my God. Gets the ball back. London Moore gets the rebound. Jordan Mitchell with a little floater misses. His number.
And a
Vince
block
gets the
by
rebound.
Yassine.
And
Blocked by Royce
blocked
Edwards.
by-
From Jake Scott putting up a corner three, who's been a consistent shooter for them.
That's actually pretty crazy though.
Jake Scott with the oh my God, can't speak. Actually, they're switching it to Jack for the pass in.
Jack Berry with the pass in.
Goes for a deep pass to Vince. Vince takes a drive, loses the ball. They call a foul.
They call a foul. Number 1, Yassine, his first of the game.
Close foul, but I think maybe they should replay that. I don't know.
And what I've known from being out plenty of Rangers games this year is that Yassine likes to get physical on the defense. So he does get some stuff caught on him, but in my opinion, I didn't see a lot of hands there. Jordan Mitchell looking for the inbound, got close to that 5 seconds, passes the ball to Jake Scott, passes the ball back to Mitchell. Mitchell trying to set up a play.
Screen from Jack
So
Scott.
screen.
Shot.
Puts up a shot, makes it. That's two threes for Jordan Mitchell to make the score 11 to 8 with a minute 35 left in the first quarter. Archie Witherspoon taking down the ball, passes the ball to Royce Edwards. Royce collapses, gives the ball to Aiden. Moving the ball around. I mean, even that we're not scoring right after, there's great ball movement. Kenny Blacknock's back in the game.
Beautiful Hezzy pass. Royce driving. Wanting the foul call.
Going for the ball.
Jump.
Calls a jump.
Jump ball. Yassine and London Moore. Jump ball.
We got Jack Scott throwing in the
Oh, I guess
giving the ball back in. Gonna go back to Jordan Mitchell. It looks like they. Oh,
They might call jump ball, but it looks like refs
refs
don't
are
know
talking
exactly
about
what they're
they
doing.
called the jump ball.
Little rough discussion over here.
They did call the jump ball.
Rangeview's
Back
ball.
Rangeview. Oh, I guess.
Yep, Rangeview's ball.
Rangeview's ball. Ladavian
Ladavian-
King.
But Ladavian King with the pass in.
Possession Rangeview.
Here we go. David passes it
Gives
in.
the ball to Kenny Blacknox. Kenny looks for a drive, passes out to Marcellus. Marcellus
Shot.
with the 3. Marcellus hits the
Range.
3. Even for him being a big man, he's been consistent on that 3 line. He's been that guy who can move around, make a shot wherever he wants. That makes the score 14-8 with 50 seconds left in the first quarter. CT's got 4 fouls. Rangeview's got 2. Jordan Mitchell looking to do something with the ball. Takes a little drive. Kenny's all over it. Puts up a shot. Misses. Marcellus with the rebound.
Marcellus is only shooting 30% from the field, but that was a beautiful shot from him.
Puts up
Marcellus
another
again.
Oh,
Misses that one.
rebound.
Aiden gets the rebound with the foul call.
So we're going to the free throw line with Aiden Perez.
Got a little arguing between Kenny, Aiden, and Ladavian, but nothing they haven't worked through, nothing we haven't seen. Just looks like a bit of a setup on a wrong play.
15 foul.
Yes, sir. With
Aiden.
we got over there at the scoreboard. We got 14-8 Rangeview up with 35.8 seconds left to go.
First shot missed from Aiden Perez.
We got Cannon coming in for Vince. Cannon's one of those bigger CT guys, probably in my opinion, one of the biggest guys they've got on CT.
He has that muscular, like, bulk build.
He's got
bigger.
that built to him. He's comparative to Marcellus. Aiden puts up another one, makes the score 15-8 with 35 in the first quarter left. London Moore taking down the ball. He's trying to work Kenny. They call the sub. Jack Scott's going in for Jordan Mitchell.
No,
Wait,
they're just flipping sides, I think. I don't know where.
Another little confusion between the refs. Don't know what's going on here.
Bringing the ball back down the court for a new
Rangeview side.
pass in.
it looks like the clock didn't start, so they're gonna re-inbound the ball with Jordan Mitchell rebounding, with Jordan Mitchell passing the ball instead of London Moore.
London Moore now walking the ball up the court. Royce is there on defense right at the half-court line.
They're giving them room, but they're giving them room that they can have. We know they're not gonna shoot a 3 from that, and if they are, it's straight.
Jordan Mitchell at the top, just sitting half-court basically.
Not calling a play. I think they're trying to take it out of this first quarter, make a shot at the end of the first quarter.
They're just going to take the shot.
London Moore making some ball movement, gets the crossover on Royce, makes the miss. Kenny Black knocks with the rebound, 3 seconds left, goes down the court, passes the ball to Aiden. Aiden gets at the shot and just misses. Just misses for the wrap up that first quarter, 15-8. And I'd like to hear your guys' perspective from CT mainly, because we've seen Rangeview's been pressing, they've been driving, they've been consistent with what they're doing, but it feels like CT's just floating around in a sense.
Yeah, well, to pick off what you said, Rangeview's been really heavy on defense right now, and they only had, 1 foul, and CT had 5? Oh, yeah, Rangeview had 2, CT had 5. Like, Rangeview, we're pretty heavy on defense, just a couple little mistakes there, but CT, it's like they can't really guard, so they might as well just go with the foul game and try to defend as best as they can, but Rangeview just keeps scoring.
Oh, my bad. So, I mean, CT hasn't they've been playing a somewhat aggressive defense, but like it just hasn't shown. I mean, they're able to just drive and just get a foul within. They could just drive and do whatever they want in the paint, basically. From what I've seen from Rangeview so far.
And just to mention a little bit before we go back from this game, Mitchell has 5 for CT, and Vince has 3. So they don't have a high score. So but they're not. Jordan's got pretty much all their shots. With Rangeview having, Ladavian having 3, Archie having 4, Royce having 2, Marcellus having 5, and Perez having 1. So in my mind, that shows that Rangeview's really good at being down on their side of the court, moving the ball around, and not trying to pad stats and looking for who's hungry and who wants to eat. Number 3, Jack passing the ball to London Moore to start off the second quarter.
Second quarter, yep.
Trying to work that ball. LaDavian was all over that
Driving.
pass. Gives a
Kick
drive,
out,
kicks it out for a shot. Miss. Jordan Mitchell trying to collapse and get that rebound.
We got the offensive rebound. Blocked by Kenny.
And Royce takes it up the court.
Driving.
1v1
threw it right away.
over. On a trying to behind the back pass, trying to get a little bit flashy. London Moore taking down the ball again. Trying to work Royce, but Royce isn't falling for it. He's sitting. He's there all over it. Ball gets to Jack. Royce gets a switch. Ball gets to Jordan. Royce gets the switch. We've been all over their guys. And just by the way their coach is acting down here, it looks like he's not happy with what's happening. Jordan with the step back. Misses. LaDavian with the rebound. Just to mention something about LaDavian, he recently committed to Southeast College in Florida, which is an NAIA who he's had an offer from for a pretty long time. And we just love to see a Raider, a transfer Raider who's actually done really good here, go and get that offer. Foul by Kenny Blackmont on London Moore. On Archie Witherspoon. On London Moore. We got a couple guys subbing in. We got number 10, Nathan, number 4, Vince, and number 11, Caleb. For Jack.
London Moore, Jack Berry, and Jack Scott.
Passing out to the big man on CT.
It's kind of, I feel like it's a little bit weird. We don't got this big man's playing like a out of the paint role in a sense. I don't know if they're not comfortable with putting him up against our guys, but they got a little bit of loose ball movement down here. Marcel is getting the steal.
Ball away.
Marcel is going in. This is the layup. Number 23, Mark Cannon gets the rebound, gives the ball to Caleb. Caleb takes the ball down.
Foul on number 0, Royce Edwards, for a push.
Right after that meeting, I think CT is really locked down on not trying to get them fouls.
Mitchell is inbounding the ball to probably Caleb Jensen here.
We've seen almost everyone on this team get subbed out so far, besides Jordan Mitchell. We got Caleb taking the ball past half court, but I think that just shows you what a role Jordan Mitchell plays on this team, only being a sophomore. He's a good football guy. He's a multi-sport athlete. Gets the ball to Cannon. Kenny gets the charge on Cannon to take the ball, get a turnover.
That's Cannon's first foul of the night.
Looks like the CT student section isn't very bad about that call. But again, we got both student sections showing out tonight. Love to see it.
Yep.
Yeah, especially during playoffs. As a fan myself for Rangeview, we really do love to see when other fans are showing up and showing some support for our guys working their butt off to get these wins and try to fight hard.
CT is calling some defensive adjustments.
We got Yassine passing in the ball to Marcellus Duncan. Gives the ball back to Yassine, which gives it to Archie. Archie's taking the ball up court. We've seen all three of those guys I just mentioned be a key player for Rangeview. Marcellus gets the ball, passing to Archie. Archie puts up the 3, gets a miss. Cannon with the board. Gives the ball to Jordan Mitchell to take it past half court. It looks like, in my opinion, CT's played sluggish. They can't compare to our defense. They can't compare to our scoring.
They haven't been able to put the ball in the basket this quarter.
The loose ball handling. We just got Caleb losing the ball and picking up with CT calling that foul. But Jordan's throwing his hands up, doesn't know what's happening. They can't compare to what's happening. Just for a score update, we got 15-8 with 5:33 in the second quarter.
No one has scored so far at all in this quarter. It is 0-0 currently. Stayed the same way the whole quarter. So hopefully we can get some more exciting scoring. Like hopefully Marcellus is open for a 3 again or whatever.
It's like Rangeview trying to throw some chance, but CT ain't responding. Looks like CT's side is a little dry over here.
It definitely looks like Coach Brandon Brown has a lot to say to the CT guys. He's not comfortable with what's happening, but for Palmer, for Rangeview, just taking a couple looks during that talk, Palmer, it appears Palmer's not visually bad at all. He's comfortable with what's happening. He's comfortable where we're at right now. Of course, we'd like to see that score a little bit higher with Rangeview being that #1 seed, but hey, there's only so much you can do at one point. We got London Moore coming back in.
And Vince coming back in too.
And Vince. We got Rangeview trying to do a party chant, but CT's not having it. We haven't heard much from their side. Gives the ball to Caleb. Caleb loses the ball to take it to Rangeview. Somehow we get a foul on Archie for that.
That's Archie's second of the night. Number 11, Kevin
Hernandez getting in the game for Archie Wilson. Archie being having those 2 fouls so far. Not necessarily foul trouble, but, first half, you want to be conservative. Marcellus all over London Moore. London Moore gets the shot up. Marcellus passing the ball to Ladavian King. Ladavian rushing the ball down the court, playing a little bit aggressive, trying to get London Moore off his feet with him guarding him. Marcellus looks for Kenny. Kenny moving the ball around, getting some more ball movement. Kevin Hernandez touching the ball, gets some ball movement to Yassine. Rangeview's distributing the ball very well. Kenny puts up the 3, makes it. That's a 3 from Kenny.
And a 3 for the first bucket of the second quarter. We got Kenny.
Those are Kenny's first nights on the first points on the night. Rangeview having 3 fouls this quarter with the steal. Kevin Hernandez gives the ball. Oh,
right.
Kevin Hernandez tries to give the ball to Kenny. Kenny almost ran out of bounds, passed the ball up. Caleb looking for a layup, passes to London Moore. London Moore gets the call, misses the layup.
Marcellus with the foul.
Got London Moore going to the line. We got Jordan Mitchell and Jake Scott coming in, who have been 2 consistent guys for them, but necessarily not to mean. I mean, Jordan scored, but he hasn't been doing anything for their team.
And then Jake Scott he has 1 shot so far today.
Yeah, he's been heavy on the ball lately with Jordan Mitchell, but hasn't been able to really do much. Now he's still on the court right now, leading the CT's team. But other than that, they're kind of dry on scoring and getting the ball around. Who and Chris with London Moore with 2 free throws, or 1 free throw made.
They just said
That's London Moore. He got
London Moore taking the ball down the
court. A little bit of confusion. They got announcing London Moore as the wrong person with him just getting cleared this year.
Yeah. London
Moore passing the ball, Jordan Mitchell. Jordan Mitchell trying to get some work around Kevin. Kenny with the block, gets a foul from Jordan. But gets a foul on Jordan, sorry.
Kevin with his first of the night after just subbing in. That is the 5th foul from Rangeview this quarter, and free throws after free throws.
And in my opinion, there hasn't been the best calls. It's playoffs. We're in playoffs. It's gonna be more physical than a regular game. You're not gonna have things completely get out of sense. But there's been some lackluster calls in my
Also,
opinion.
Jordan Mitchell missed his first free throw onto his second right now. Shot is up.
CT's pretty much got all those guys out of the box. Jordan Mitchell makes the shot. Royce coming in for Yassine. Aiden Perez passing the ball. Just to mention something about Aiden. Aiden was a transfer here. Got cleared June 7th after transferring from Overland, where he averaged 6 points and 6 rebounds per game. So he was a key player on that Overland team. And Overland's consistently been a good team. Moving the ball around down the ring for Rangeview. Royce passes it to Aiden. Aiden takes a step in.
Out of bounds.
He saved. Jack Scott saves it to Mitchell. Mitchell originally almost hit the ball out of bounds.
Is up and missed.
Nathan puts up a shot, misses again. Kevin with the rebound. Davian taking the ball down, trying to put some pressure on the CT team. Looking for Kenny. Kenny gives the ball to Hernandez. Hernandez moving the ball around. Kenny moving the ball around.
Royce in the corner.
They're double teaming Royce. Kenny puts up a floater. Just off. Kev tries to get the rebound. Gets the rebound.
Aiden got the rebound. Kick. Royce Edwards
with a little Little physical
yeah.
on that a little physical on that rebound, but that's what we like to see on these playoff games.
Royce
We like
Edwards
them to be
fouled on his shot attempt.
We like it to be more competitive. We got CT student section someone in with our student section someone in it. There's a lot of guys who shut out for CT.
Yep. They do travel well.
They do. Royce Edwards at the line.
First shot up. Makes
the score 19-12 with the 3 minutes and 19 seconds left in the
Cameron
second
Hawkins
quarter.
subbing in for Vince Guthrie. Sorry.
Royce looking to take that second shot.
Shot is up.
Misses
Yes, it
the
is.
shot with a rebound from Nathan. Nathan passes to London Moore. London Moore taking down the ball, just like we've seen all night. Slowly taking down that ball, trying to call some stuff, but not necessarily has been working. Rangeview's defense has been all over them.
Smothering defense. I mean,
My bad. Kinney's all over Nathan. Gives the ball.
doubling ball.
Gives the ball,
Corner
passes
shot.
out to Jordan Mitchell. Tries to put up a
Misses.
three. Misses.
Royce.
No one was in the
Drive.
paint for CT. Royce with the rebound. Aiden goes up for the layup. Gets the call, but misses the layup.
Oh, he's
Looks
down.
like he hit his elbow there. He's a little bit in pain. But Aiden's known for being one of those stronger guys on Rangeview.
And
Getting
he
up
gets
to
up
shoot
and
those-
he's fine
shoot the
from
free
the-
throws after landing on his elbow wrong. He'll take two.
After taking a little bit of depth, looks like he's holding his inner ribs. Looks like he just landed wrong on his arm, and his arm digged into his ribs.
Here we go with the first shot from Aiden Perez.
Once they call in subs, we got Archie coming in for Rangeview
First one.
and Caleb coming in for London.
Yeah.
Archie goes in for Kevin. Caleb goes in for London.
Aiden Perez at the line, one more shot.
Aiden Perez has one more shot at the line. Looking to make this one.
Make it to 20-12 if he makes it.
Makes it 20-12. 2:50 in the second half left.
Anthony Andrew just subbing in for CT.
Cameron Hawkins looking to pass in the ball. Gives the ball to Caleb. This Caleb kid has been almost a really good playmaker for their team. It looks like you got Jordan Mitchell, London, like them being their leaders, but Caleb moving that ball around for that team. Gives the ball to Jack, was all over it. Gives the ball to Caleb. We're there. They're trying to cut off one of the Caleb with the drive. Goes the layup, makes the layup on Archie.
Yeah.
Makes the score 20-14. Archie passes the ball to Ladavian. Ladavian giving the ball back. Kenny and Aiden look like they're on top of each other to work it out. Again, just great movement from a great possession time for Rangeview, just moving that ball around. Archie almost getting in
They're
trouble.
just going to double ball the whole time. Shot.
Shot by Archie, misses.
Foul on number 2. Push. Loose ball push.
It looks like they're very uncomfortable leaving guys on Rangeview's team
Wide open.
or even just a one-on-one. They've been getting that double team. Ladavian passing the ball to Aiden. Aiden gives the ball back to Ladavian. Aiden
Driving.
takes the drive, passes it,
Aiden.
losing the ball. Aiden
Still
gets
has
the
the
ball
ball.
back, pass out to Kenny.
K.
Kenny up with the three,
Ooh, and a very
misses the three. Jordan getting the rebound,
the rebound.
trying to slow down the game, trying to take the ball down. Looks like Coach Brandon Brown's trying to call some plays, trying to make something work for the CT team. With a minute 30 left in the second quarter, I guarantee this isn't one. It's not nowhere near out of their reach, but I don't think this is where he wants to be. They haven't had good ball possession. Caleb almost lost the ball again. Gives the ball. Jake Scott puts up a three for his first three of the night.
Just a corner
He's
shot.
known for him being a shooter. Ladavian rushing into the paint. Gets the call, misses the layup.
That's Caleb's third of the night, I'm pretty sure.
Even after Jake Scott making that three, he goes up to the coach and still looks upset. But that's his first three, even though he's lead them in threes, and he's one of those top 3 shooters in the state. Not top 3, but he's a top 3 shooter in the state. With Ladavian missing the first shot. Little score updates: 20-17, 1 minute and 13 seconds left in the second quarter. Tied at fouls right now with 5 and 5 in this quarter. Darius Davenport getting in. Ladavian puts up the second one, misses. Gives the ball back to Jordan. Jordan's taking the ball down. It looks like they're trying to slow this ball game down. It looks like they're getting uncomfortable with the pace that Rangeview is getting at, and they know if Rangeview continues that pace, they're gonna blow them out. Darius is just sitting, letting Jordan dribble. Jordan's just dribbling out the clock, just dribbling. Darius takes a step on him. He passes the ball to Jack. Royce is there. He's just dribbling, moving around a little bit. Gives the ball back to Jordan Mitchell with a switch with LaDavian and Royce. Royce on Jordan. Gives the ball to London Moore with Darius on London. Just sitting.
35 seconds left. They're just going to hold the ball for the last shot.
Just sitting. Looks like they're trying to move that ball around, do something, but they just simply can't.
25.
We're just sitting. It looks like they're going to have London Moore try to put up the last shot against LaDavian King. And we'll see how this one goes. LaDavian literally just standing straight up while London Moore is just dribbling that ball. Stall?
Now
We're just
pressing.
stalling. Just stalling. Passing the ball to Jordan Mitchell with 8 seconds left. Gives the ball back to London Moore. London Moore slips, trying to step in. Gives the ball back to Jordan
Doubling
Mitchell
ball
with a
now.
double. Jordan losing the ball. Goes for the jelly. Misses.
Misses both the layups back to back.
Misses both the layups after Jordan trying to get that jelly. From what I've seen, Jordan Mitchell look just looking at right now, Jordan Mitchell looks visibly upset. Hey, we're gonna with the half going into halftime,
Can you film on that? Can you film this? Can you hear? Can you hear? Respect. So, how's it feel throughout the game? What have you guys actually really changed throughout the game?
Well, I think offensively we just stopped being aggressive, and that hurt us. We got a little passive in the second quarter, only 5 points, set for too many outside shots. We keep being aggressive, we'll be all right.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. One more clock.
Hey, that worked perfect. That worked perfect.
Good hustle.
Do you want me to take photos now?
It's
like,
whatever you want to do. You want to keep
It's just maybe fourth quarter.
You want to try something? Well, you want to try a couple from up here? I'll be like,
Anyone classmates first. Anyone trying to work. Anyone not like work.
Tell me when the next time we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
I'll have to arrange it with my schedule.
Okay. Tuesday. It should be Tuesday.
You're doing awesome.
But, yeah, that's what you said. Do you want anything smaller? We can switch it if you want.
Outside.
Too late, I'm already using it.
You guys do awesome.
I'm literally just surrendering.
What's on Tuesday?
The next.
Oh, it's on Tuesday? Oh. Okay. I'd have to talk to people.
I like you did a good job with the fans. You can get
I could try, but it's a
like,
little awkward.
when someone shoots that's a good idea. So they'll be like stationary. They'll like not with actions. That's hit ball, like stay ball. Teenage freaking boys.
That's why it's
You already tell them about the last one.
What's that?
no.
Oh, yeah. I'll talk. We'll talk to them in like 2 months. Hey, try to be last name. There's a little, like, you guys were awkward for the first couple of days. Really good.
I'm gonna go down. She's out of the car.
You guys did awesome.
The hardest thing to do was that interview where I literally had to lift up the whole screen. Because if I would have played three, I don't know. I need to just carry myself.
Well, you know, we should put it.
Like, did you want to do that?
What's that?
Did you want to, like, interview Rick?
No, I didn't. I mean, we got it. That was cool. After the game, at the end of the game, maybe we'll try to grab like one person.
How long is this thing? That's long.
We're,
Forever.
I mean, we got 16 minutes left. 60 minutes of basketball clock, which is like
Which is like close to 30 to 45 minutes.
the last game is like 15 minutes if it's a close game.
If it's a close game, the last like 3 minutes of the game are like timeouts.
Are you sure you don't want to use the small one? Do you want to put it on the track? Oh yeah, you did. That's why you're getting the shit.
It's been on the tripod.
Has it really?
And
Oh.
I just sometimes
Oh, okay. Do you like the tripod?
I feel like it's harder. Just like I'm having to
You know, maybe you could just and then you could go with that. You could probably buy that. And then for the first time, it's true. Do you have any more of those? You want to film it too or something? Doesn't yeah.
So then I was going to go back to my old friends. Some people are really like rock and a lot of the time I was on the floor or sitting on the tripod.
Oh, really?
Because we had 2 hours of recording and we had one on the top. We had this room where we did it. We always have
That's where it's at. Okay. That's great. That's awesome. Like, real life experience.
Yeah.
Like, at 15 years old. It's terrific.
I started doing films in like 7, 8 days old, like your years.
Where's Will? Where's Will?
It's what?
Okay, I'm gonna go back there.
That's just more fun than down there.
Do we need the stats of that? I don't think so. Cool. I'm trying to talk. Honestly.
Yeah, it might just be sitting behind the Just double check. It's ridiculous. Oh, yeah, I don't want to lose this. Just Elliot, keep it up. You're badass. Hey, stick with trust in the last one.
Yeah.
Last thing I didn't end up keeping the score down the stretch. There's not a whole lot.
No, there was like maybe 2-3 buckets.
Yeah, there was only between the two teams. CT outscored Rangeview like
I think by like
I think it was like
5, maybe
9.
In the second quarter.
Yeah, Rangeview only scored 5.
That's a good thing to bring up.
They didn't score, and while CT showed up, CT had 8 points.
I think like some emphasis on the CT's plan to slow the game down is push back. We're in a score now.
15 seconds. PJ, 15 seconds or like 10 seconds.
This I'd say you didn't play game.
I'll probably get like 6 minutes.
So
His next game here too.
yeah, it'll be because we're the 1 seed.
Welcome back after that halftime. After that little halftime break, score 20 to 17. Rangeview on top. Just to mention a couple of scoring, we got Mitchell has 6 for CT.
I got you. Yeah, well, Mitchell has 6 for CT. He's been pretty much been leading CT in scoring all game. Other than that, there's a couple other buckets from Caleb, a couple from Jake Scott over there, and that's pretty much it. Wraps up for CT. But other than that, at Rangeview, it's been all around. Like everyone's pretty much had at least a couple buckets, and
Yeah,
been rotating in and out throughout the game.
but outside of that, there's not been much scoring in the second quarter. I mean, Rangeview got outscored 8-5 in that second quarter.
Royce putting up a 3. Just
Ooh.
off the 3. Number 4, Vince gets the rebound. Yeah, back to what you guys are going. Back to what you guys were kind of saying. CT's plan is slowing down.
Fine, let's go 3.
Ooh, and a tough bucket.
Good
Number
bucket.
4, Vince.
Ladavian King. Marcel is driving.
Duncan getting the layup, getting that move through there.
Edwards
Fighting
pressing
low.
already. Mitchell with the ball. Walking the ball up the floor.
Mitchell moving down the ball, Witherspoon waiting for him. But just to bring up what you guys were mentioning a little bit, they've tried to slow us down and it's worked a little bit. Oh my God!
Ooh,
Yeah,
a tough bucket.
travel.
They called travel on Mitchell in that situation.
Mitchell slips down, gets the shot up, makes it. They call it travel, so they call it dead. But King passing in the ball to Edwards to take the ball down court.
Walking the ball up the court right now.
But just to mention a couple things I've seen while I was down there while we were on break, I've seen the CT's coaches talking, and they're not happy where they're at. They want to score rank. They want to slow us down, which they've done, but they feel that they haven't slowed us down enough.
Duncan out to Edwards. To King.
Moving the ball around.
Driving.
King gets
Ooh,
drive.
tough
What the
bucket.
f-
Oh,
Oh!
slight miss.
Almost had the N1 there.
Coming to play for the Cougar is number 5, Chris Davis. That's his
First foul of the second half.
Forward.
Their coach screaming, stepping on the floor, passes the ball in to Edwards. Edwards moving the ball around.
Going to
Duncan
Duncan.
in the corner
Duncan drives
driving.
in.
Passes out.
Gets an
King
open
with
3
the
for
Wide
King.
open.
Open
King, it's 3.
He's just to mention, Ladavian King's been a big 3-shooter for Range. He's been a big chance for Orange, and he's helped the game a decent amount. Passes the ball to Jensen, gives the ball to Moore driving through, gives the ball to Scott. Scott puts up a 3, misses. Kenny with the rebound, taking it down. Just him and Mitchell moves through.
Floater by Kenny.
Jake Scott looks like he's hurt down there.
Looks like there's a little injury over there.
Gets right back up. So he
Looks like he's fine. Finger might be a little jammed, but nothing he could handle.
Right now we're looking at 27-19. Rangeview is up by 8.
with 6 minutes flat left in the third quarter. Mitchell shoots a deep three, misses.
Misses
Easy
from.
board for Kenny Blacknox. Kenny rushing down the
Dives
court,
in.
passes out to Edwards, gives it back to Blacknox, moves the ball to Duncan. Duncan shoots a three, barely misses.
Side rim. Straight back down.
Taking the ball down. Mitchell gets the ball, has the open, tries to pull out a little jelly package. Witherspoon and Jensen fighting for that ball.
It's I believe, a jump ball.
Gets the jump ball call.
Or maybe
CT's
not.
ball.
Looks like CT's
More
ball.
looking to throw the ball in. More looking.
double off.
Passes way
Jensen
deep
wide
out.
open.
Gives the ball to Jensen.
Looks like the coach is still hot here at CT. Meanwhile, we got Palmer. He's pretty chill over there on his side.
Shot by Scott. Deep three misses.
Jensen with his 4th foul of the game. One more and he's out. One more and
On
he's
Marcellus
done.
Duncan trying to get that board. Looks like number 10 Nathan Beck has came in for him.
Yeah, speaking of that, looks like Caleb Jensen isn't too happy with that 4th foul, but it is what it is. It's
Marcellus passing the ball in, to Witherspoon, the 5th.
The 5th.
Slowly taking on the ball, trying to slow our pace down, trying to mix it up. Gives the ball to Edwards. Edwards stepping a little bit. Gives the ball to Marcellus. Hits a dunk. Wide open dunk.
Timeout.
Makes the score.
Cherokee Trail.
Timeout by Cherokee Trail. Makes the score 29-19 with 5:14 left in the third quarter. And coming out of this halftime break, Rangeview's looked like they've noticed that it slowed them down. CT slowed them down a little bit. And it looks like they're trying to be more aggressive.
And they've been aggressive. I mean, they've already scored 9 points in 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's also
It's really
they've been outscoring CT, but 9-2 leading with Rangeview. And other than that, it's pretty much heavy. I think CT looks like they've met their match, and Rangeview really has changed things up after this.
And Rangeview really didn't even need that timeout. They broke from that timeout way early while CT's still talking in that timeout.
Yeah, once again, looks like CT's also still in that timeout. CT's coach looks pretty angry, but at the same time, they still need to get out there
And just to mention
Show something
something while I'm looking down at them trying to figure out what they're gonna do, Jake Scott doesn't look like he's like happy with going at all, which makes sense, but coach is still talking and he's looking away. So we got Scott passing in the ball, moving on the baseline, baseline, gives the ball to Garthru, gives the ball back to Moore. Moore trying to fast pace up it, puts up a floater, misses. Archie with the rebound. Witherspoon with the rebound. Moves the ball down the court with Mitchell on
slowing
him.
it down.
Gets past him. Mitchell with the reach, doesn't get called. Blacknox got the ball, gives it to King. King gives it to Edwards. Edwards dribbling into the paint, makes a move, gets a layup.
tough lay.
Gets a nasty layup. Mitchell giving him the ball
Spin
to
move.
Davis.
Into a beautiful lane.
And we've seen that with Edwards having a very nice, good layup package that he can work with.
Looks like after the
Mitchell
first ball,
tries to give the ball to Beckett, but it just gets out. Mitchell's visibly upset with the ref.
Yeah, speaking of that, looks like CT they really have changed from the first half to the second. They've been passing the ball around pretty much all game, or they haven't been passing the ball pretty much all game, but looks like they're trying to pass it a little bit more, and they're struggling to do so. With
King
that.
getting a pass and looks like he was gonna go to Edwards. Goes to Duncan. Duncan tries to work through.
Called out on go 3.
Gertrude gets a reach.
He just
Well, also looks like
pickpocketed the
CT. Speaking of that, is pretty much rushing their game ever since this second half. But
It looks like they're trying to pick up the Rangers' pace. Ladavian with a deep three gets his own board, puts it back up, misses. Moore gets the rebound, fast pace up the court, tries to go in on Duncan. Duncan with the block.
blocked by Duncan. That was
Looks like Davian has a little confusion. He subbed in.
Barry
Number 3,
subbing
Jack
in
Barry.
for Bach.
And we've seen that plenty of times with Duncan, getting those important blocks in. That's why he's on pace for the single season block record, and he's on pace to beat the career block record next year as a sophomore. We've seen this. He's out blocking them by 40. He's our guy in the paint. Mitchell trying to move the ball down on King.
And speaking of that, being off the blocks, it's not even just.
Is there a 3-second violation in high school paint?
Scott trying to move the ball around.
Duncan with
gets
the
ball,
steal. Oh
just
my!
practically gave it up to him. Gets the ball to Kenny. Kenny driving through. They call the foul on
Oh,
Kenny.
charge!
Ooh.
Charge on
Little
Kenny.
charge.
Looks like a bad call. Kenny moved around him and he had his hands up and he just fell. I don't think Kenny touching the
It was
ref
more-
may not be a smart idea.
It was more like when he did drive, his elbow was hitting him right in the face. So they called the charge based off that.
Yeah, also
Kenny
with the little
going to
score
the ref,
update.
physically talking to the ref.
Yeah, with the little score update, we got 31-19.
CT with the
brings you up
timeout.
That's their
with
second
3 minutes
timeout of the
and
half.
3 minutes and 43 seconds left to go. Rangeview with
You know
one
there's a
foul.
3-second
CT with
violation
2.
Basketball. I mean, in high school.
And we got a little
You sure?
timeout.
Because
We got Rangeview
Duncan
talking
was
it
just
up with
sitting in
Palmer
the
over
paint,
there,
like-
and CT they got their coach and they're talking
Duncan.
up over there, seeing what's going on here, trying to regroup and get back out there on the court.
Just picking up from what I'm looking at these two timeout calls. Palmer's getting a little bit more physical, but he's telling his guys he drive. They can't stop your driving. Where CT's just looks upset at this point. I mean, originally they were stopping us. They were stopping Rangeview and getting in Rangeview's heads, changing the way they're playing. But now Rangeview's back to who they were coming out of that. We got a little dance moves going on from the student section, hitting the worm. Got a little dance moves with a little throwback song.
Well,
CT not there to match it.
it's been pretty much all game. Rangeview's been pretty much
back in
hyped
the
the whole
game.
game. Looks like they're settled in
Subbing
here.
out. Yeah.
Here at Rangeview, obviously we got the home court advantage, and CT coming over here with the travel, and
We got
they look pretty dry.
Scott passing in the ball. He gives the ball to Moore. Moore's going to slowly take this down ball with Edwards being on him before half court. Gives the ball to Mitchell. Gives the ball to Scott. Scott puts up a 3. Scott doesn't even hit rim. Archie with the board. Gives the ball to Edwards. Edwards slow down the ball and let the team catch up. Archie's wide open down there. He's creeping. Gives the ball to Witherspoon. Gives the ball to King. King puts up a 3.
Ooh.
Misses. Witherspoon went up to try to get that back up. Barry taking down the ball. Gives the ball to Mitchell.
Once again, Mitchell with the pretty much
Got it.
handling the ball for CT.
Get the ball.
Moore gives the ball to Barry. Barry's losing the ball, having a hard time with the ball. Puts up a bad shot. Marcellus Duncan with the rebound. Gives it to Edwards. Edwards waiting for Marcellus.
It's like Raiders are
That was a good.
pumped up, ready to go. Little score
He
update.
gets a tech when he was trying to reset his feet, but I mean, there's gotta be some room. You can't. What is he supposed to swing and just land on his butt? You gotta let him have time to land back on his feet.
He barely even hung on the rim. He was on the rim for maybe a second, though. How do they call that a tech?
It's like the Raider fans aren't too happy with that one.
TJ,
He should have got Palmer.
sorry about that. He misses the first shot. Ball doesn't lie, folks.
Ball does not lie, folks.
He has his toes on the baseline. He wants to make this one. Just to give a little score update, we got 33-19 with 2:15. Loud crowd makes the second one, makes the score 33-20 with 2:50 left in the third quarter. And I mean, you can visibly hear the crowd's upset about that tag.
Yeah.
And Palmer's visibly upset about that tag. We got Scott passing in the ball. Gives the ball to Moore. Edwards all on Moore. He's not giving him breathing room.
Man, I think this might be the little breakout game if you
Barry
call
with the 3.
Barry misses a 3. Mitchell tips
Right
it out
back
to
to him.
Barry. Scott driving. calls a foul on Archie. Archie just had his hands up.
Yeah, speaking of that, it looks like it's a little breakout game, if you do say so, for Edwards over there. He's pretty much been heavy on the defense lately this game, and
That's Archie's third foul on the game. Getting subbed out for Bears Davenport.
Little update on even just the score. They've outscored Rangeview has outscored CT 13-3 so far.
Garris
King
with
all
the-
over Scott. Scott walking back down the court with Rangeview
they got
having the ball.
Traveling violation on
It's-
number 20 on Davenport. And now Mitchell passing the
Mitchell
ball.
passing in the ball, giving just a little look at Scott. He visibly looks like he doesn't want to be on the court right now. I mean, he gave up that, didn't even cross half court, not near got close to it. Mitchell trying to move the ball around on Yassine. Yassine's all over it. Kenny's on Barry, gives the ball to Mitchell. Kenny switches to Mitchell. Mitchell puts up
wide.
a three, misses. But Davian King with the rebound. And now he's looking to take the ball up court, trying to beat Scott.
That's how
Gives
the
the ball to
block-
Kenny. Kenny with the three.
Man.
Kenny
with the
from
three.
Blackhawks. That's Kenny's second three on the night. Gave the ball to Moore. Royce all over Moore. Moore goes in on Yassine, misses the layup. Yassine with the layup.
Y'all seen with the board.
Gives the ball to Black Knox. Loses it, but gains it back. Gives it back to King.
King setting up the offense right now.
Set plays just to give a little score. We got 36-20 with a minute and 20 seconds left. Kenny with another three.
Another three.
Ooh, tough miss.
Yassine looks to tip it back in. Calls a foul on Darius Davenport. Got a minute 17 left in the third quarter, and with that foul on Darius Davenport, it totals up the fouls just for this quarter to 40. I mean to four.
Oh,
They got
just to mention, CT is 1 for 13 on the field. Looks like their scoring game hasn't been too much.
Royce and Edwards and Moore getting into it. Just while I was about to mention, Yassine and Cameron Hopkins were getting into it on the passing. Just to add on to what RJ was saying there, that's on this quarter. We got King passing in the ball to Roy Edwards. Edwards looking to set up things. King going back and forth with the ref. It looked going on the double on Edwards. Gives the ball to Yassine. Yassine passes out to Kenny. Kenny with another three.
Kenny with the three. His third three of the night.
Third three of the night and second one in the span of 30 seconds. Moore taking up the ball. And Royce is all over Moore.
Kenny with the steal.
Going up for the dunk.
Kenny puts down the dunk. With extreme celebration.
Getting the student section into it. Looking straight in the student section after making that dunk. Davenport on Mitchell setting the screen. It looks like Mitchell's trying to call some plays. Y'all seen take a slip. He's on Mitchell. Gets the call, but definitely did not make the layup. Scott's visibly upset, hanging his head down in that corner because he didn't get to swing out. But just to mention, on our side, with us switching sides after half, Kenny's been getting the student section fired up. There's been student section. There hasn't been a time since past third quarter where student section hasn't been into it. We got Mitchell at the line, just for a little score update, half update. We got 41-20, 22 seconds left.
This is the first free throw, almost to wide right.
Three-
It's right side rim.
Three fouls by CT this quarter with 4 with Rangeview. 22 seconds left. And this quarter is just dominancy for Rangeview.
Yeah.
Mitchell's
It is a 21-3 score difference this quarter.
Mitchell completely misses the second one. Yassine hits it out.
Going CT.
Hasn't called away. He hasn't called away.
What?
He has. Refs are having a meeting.
Looks like they're reviewing the play with Yassine.
Rangeview's ball.
Rangeview ball.
King passing in the ball. Gonna go to Royce Edwards. We got three guys from CT on our court, on our end of the court. There we go. London Moore getting on Radavian King at half court. But there it is. That's
Sizing.
exactly what I want to mention. Gives the ball to Royce Edwards, but Davian King's just gonna blow past him. That's what that guy's good at. Y'all seen getting doubled in there. Doesn't get the foul. But
Ooh,
gets
and
out of
Rangeview
bounds
scores.
at Rangeview.
Stays Rangeview too.
Looks like y'all seen kind of hit his head there, but he gets back up. He's fine.
Little
Kenny
score
Blacknock's
update.
passing the ball.
We got 3.5 seconds left. Rangeview leading 41-20 with 4 fouls on Rangeview side and 3 on CT side.
Just to mention something while we're having this downtime, Aiden Perez is holding his elbow and just went to the athletic trainer talking to Palmer. Goes
like
to
he
sit
ain't
back
doing too
down.
well.
Royce passing in the ball. Looks like they're just trying to get this last shot up. Give the ball to Kenny. Kenny with the 3.
Ooh.
Misses the 3, but Mitchell gets the rebound, throws it, and completely off. Just completely off. Wasn't worth throwing.
Heading into the fourth, we got 41-20 Rangeview leading
Again.
with 4 fouls at the end. And
Again, to end the
And
third quarter,
CT
it
with
is a 21-3. It has been really crazy this quarter.
Just to mention this thing from literally the team that was on our other bracket. The winner will end up playing GW with the score being 60-51. GW winning over Fairview. On Tuesday night, George will be at Rangeview High School. If the score holds, if Rangeview keeps this load up, we're up. Rangeview's up by 20. Just to mention some score.
just mention score updates from other schools and see what's going on over there.
Boston Valley beat Cherry Creek by almost 30 points. Overland beat Broomfield.
Just before you go on those mention things, I want to mention Creek. We kind of knew Creek wasn't in that. Dylan Betts set out for a week, came back against Erie, won by 3 against Erie. In my opinion, I don't think they had a chance in that game.
And
Heading
then
into the fourth quarter.
Overland moving on over Broomfield. Doherty and Arapahoe are currently playing.
Just to mention a couple scores from Rangeview. We got LaDavian with 9, Archie with 4, Royce with 8, Marcellus with 16, Perez with 2, Kenny with 14. Gives the ball to
Jensen driving.
Jensen driving on Darius Davenport. Kicks out to Scott. Scott trying to make a move on Archie Witherspoon the 5th.
Shot from Bach.
Bach shoots a
Rebound King.
bad 3. King he's not slowing down. He's going to that paint. Puts the layup, makes the layup.
Tough layup.
Straight through their defense. There wasn't a chance for them to stop him on that. Scott passing in the ball to Jensen. Dare's giving him some breathing room. And it appears the Rangeview bench is getting into this one. They're happy with the defense. They're happy with the score. Witherspoon all over Jensen. Dare's over Mitchell. Mitchell hits a cross, tries to go back in, loses the ball, kicks it out of Bach. Bach misses.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Hits a cheerleader on the way out, Davenport does.
But
But she is okay.
Davenport tried to save the ball at the last minute.
The last second, yeah. CT's ball.
Brandon Brown getting into it with the ref right here in front of us. He's visibly upset with this ref. Jensen going for the pass in CT's ball. Looks for Mitchell.
Back court.
How are they not calling it over and back?
Looks like the refs didn't see that. We got Mitchell with the 3.
Mitchell with the 3 and Davenport makes the score 43-23, 20-point difference.
Yeah.
King moving on Jensen. Gives the ball to Duncan. Duncan stepping in, kicks out to
Yassine
Yassine.
falls on the ground.
Yassine falls, loses the ball. Jensen versus Witherspoon.
Witherspoon!
No foul called.
Throws the ball away
Just
right
gives
to
the ball to
King.
King.
Duncan open. Driving.
Duncan open, moving.
Passing.
Ref called something. Looks like a
Yassine push.
little push from Yassine.
We got Kenny going in for Darrison. Kenny Blacknock's going in for Darrison. Royce Edwards going in for Yassine. Royce coming to pass the ball in. Rangeview's ball. Gives it out. Gives the ball to Kenny Blacknox. Blacknox
passes
looking
it
for
into-
Ladavian King. Gives the ball to
Right out
Duncan.
Shot,
Duncan with the three.
Wide open.
Ooh.
Rebounded Kenny.
Offensive board.
Kenny with the end one shot.
Puts up a tough layup off of that Duncan miss.
Oh, a little score update. We got 45 Rangeview, CT with 23 with 6 minutes and 15 seconds left to go.
And just to mention, the ref is talking to Jack Scott. There's definitely things going between these refs and Jack Scott and the CT. But CT's got 2 fouls on this quarter, with Rangeview having 0, with it just starting pretty much.
It's been less than 2 minutes.
Here goes Kenny with the
Kenny at the
free throw.
line.
Splashes that.
Makes the first one, turns the Nathan back.
Kenny has 14 on the night. I mean, he showed up when it
Playing
mattered the
very
most.
good defense. Calls reach from Ladavian King on Jordan Mitchell.
Been a very heavy defense and really good shooting from Rangeview's side, and CT not so much.
That's Ladavian's first foul of the night. And to be honest, being a Rangeview fan, I love seeing this defense, and especially in these situations.
Ooh,
Mitchell
Archie with
loses
the
the ball,
steal.
gives the King.
Here goes King. With the little,
King goes up with the
Ooh.
layup, misses. Blacknox was there to get the board, puts it back up.
Oh, looks like
Ladavian
King's
King
hurt. Oh, he's laying on the ground.
Oh, that's
Doesn't
That is
look
not
too nice
good.
over there, but hopefully everything's all right with
he sounds like
Ladavian King.
he's down. He's holding something. It looks like his knee. Oh, yeah, his ankle
Still on the floor. Heidi or PT's over there checking him out over there.
Heidi and Palmer are over there right now.
Seeing what's going on. This might be concerning, folks, for the Rangeview side. Hopefully-
No confirmation on what he's holding or what it is. But coming into this game, he did have a very, very swollen ankle, and there was chances where they didn't know if he was going to be able to play tonight.
Looks like, from my view, it looks like it's maybe his right leg, maybe his knee, somewhere in his lower half of his body.
Seems to be his ankle or whatever, or his right leg, like RJ said.
Just some things to mention. Give a little foul update. That makes Ladavian's foul makes the first. Ladavian's visibly hurt. He's banging on the floor. First team foul of this quarter was on Ladavian King, but that's gonna be a big loss for Rangeview. Eric Swanson, the athletic director, going over to make sure everything's okay. We got 2 coaches over there, the athletic trainer. And the student section looks very visibly upset. That was one of the guys that came into Rangeview, and everyone knew he came into Rangeview, and everyone didn't know how that transfer thing was going to come from him from Eagle Crest. But he's had a huge impact on this team this year, and I'm going to say probably for the end of probably Marcellus's senior year, because he's had such an impact on this team. Just to mention, we were there Rangeview had the chance at the 2020 state championship, but it got called off due to COVID. And there was a interview with Palmer, which was said that they feel like they're handling some unfinished business. And you could see that with the defense they're playing here tonight. Ladavian's still not gone up.
Looks like he's not laying on his back anymore, so that's a good sign. But
CT kind of trying to take this time to talk to their guys, but their guys don't even look like they're in it.
yeah, looks like Jordan Mitchell's pretty invested with the team. But
He
other than
is
that,
up now. He is on
CT
his feet, but I mean, he looks
He's
like he'll need
standing
help.
up. We got 3 coaches over there. Archie Witherspoon the fourth. Archie Witherspoon the fourth over there helping King with Eric Swanson.
Looks like they're carrying him out of the
Looks,
the game.
folks. I hate to say it, but it looks like it's that ankle.
It is that ankle. He's getting carried off the court right now. That really sucks for Rangeview.
Breck and Archie Witherspoon the fourth trying to lay him down so Miss Heidi can further see what's wrong.
He's now sitting on a chair, but he's
Looks like Heidi was checking out his knee, seeing what's going on over there. They're off to the sidelines right now, checking him out.
Jensen looking to pass the ball to Mitchell. Mitchell breaks away from Witherspoon. Witherspoon gets the ball. Royce gets a layup, misses.
Miss.
Rangeview gets the ball back on out of bounds. Jake Scott was just sitting in the corner. They were hoping they had a quick little three for Jake Scott in that wide open corner. Archie passing in this ball.
And all it takes is 1-3 to get open and just.
Marcellus tries to go in for the dunk. Kent's go in for the dunk.
It's like a foul.
Foul on Bach.
Just to mention a little score update, we got 48 Rangeview, CT with 23 in the fourth with 5 minutes and 46 seconds left to go in the game.
Bach is getting subbed out for Barry now.
If I do remember right, Bach just fouled out. I'm pretty sure that was his 5th foul on the night. So there goes one of their key guys who was, in my opinion, a key guy after that first quarter. Duncan puts in the first one to make the score 49-23. But like I've mentioned, I'd like to feel like going into the games, Duncan's been pretty consistent at that line. The stats may not be there to prove it, but he's been a guy that's able to lock in at that line.
He shot it 81% on the year. I mean, they're playing some.
Jenkins moves past both the people. Mitchell goes up for a tough layup. Duncan trying to get the board. Yassine's ended up getting the board, driving down the ball, driving down the court, losing the ball.
And a tough bucket by Yassine Sekou.
Whole time there was no
losing the ball,
early possession of him having the ball, and gets that reverse layup with a foul.
And
they're right there. Shows you don't really need his teammate for that.
He's looked good.
We got Yassine Sekou going up to the line.
Here we go with his first shot.
His only shot. He has one shot because it was an N1.
Makes the first shot.
Makes the only shot he took.
Mitchell going down the court with that ball.
Driving on.
Tries to make a move. Whistle blown.
Man, the score sure looks like CT is pretty much getting rid of the head.
Hold on, Archie.
Buses.
That's Archie's 4th foul of the night. He's starting to get in foul trouble. There's going to have to start being some movements made. CT calls the timeout, and just for a little update on LaDavian, he's trying to get up. He looks like it'll take him a week or so, but he's walking on it.
He is on his leg. He is up.
Looks like they're cheering over there for LaDavian getting back up, and looks like Ranger trying to start some little chants.
We got the cheer team starting to chant. CT's student section just in disgrace. I mean, it's 53-23, folks. There's not much to be happy about there.
So far this half, Rangeview's outscored CT a whopping 33-5. If that's not complete dominance, I don't know what to say.
And that's just a huge statement going in for Rangeview. They've broken from their timeout. All this quarter, they've broken from timeouts early while CT's still talking. They feel like they're in dominance in this quarter. And to be honest, they've shown they're in dominance this quarter.
They've just done everything. I mean, they've blocked. They've got steals. There's probably close to 20 turnovers here today for CT.
Man, looking over there in the corner, Jake Scott really.
Mitchell passing in the ball. Looks for Scott. Gives the ball. Gets the 5-second violation for that ball to be Rangeview's ball.
Now Archie passing in the ball.
Kenny walking up the court to hopefully receive it. They're full court pressing now. I mean, they're down by 30.
They're on everyone with Witherspoon passing in the ball.
Looks like
Jake Berry, actually, to correct that, was a push. So that's his 2nd foul on the night. Duncan with a nice pass to Edwards. Edwards gets blocked by the rim. Jake Scott trying to take the ball down. Goes for a lob. Mitchell misses completely on a layup. Yassine goes into the paint on Jensen. Jensen just throwing his hands up, not even playing defense. Hits the ball out.
Rangeview's ball.
Rangeview ball. Got a pass. There, Witherspoon is passing the ball in.
CT's coach just shaking his head. It's visibly been dominance for Rangeview this half. They came out of that halftime and they had a point to say. Gives the ball to Archie. Archie with the 3. Boom! Archie with the 3.
Looks like Rangeview's bench is pretty hyped up, and on the other side, CT's bench looks pretty down and
Kenny
low.
Black knocks all over Mitchell. Mitchell
Shot,
shoots a three,
Mitchell.
tries to respond, misses. Duncan with the rebound. Tries to pick up the pace and go down the court.
Pass out to Archie again
Witherspoon
for
again.
three.
Archie back-to-back threes. Turn into everyone showing that three.
Just a beautiful shot. I mean, very driving.
Just for a score update,
Throws the
just
ball
passes the
away.
ball out of bounds. Just passes the ball out of bounds. Just for a quick score update, we got 59-23, 2 fouls from Rangeview, 5 from CT this quarter with a 4 minutes and 27 seconds left. We got KP going in for Kenny and Justice McDonald going in for Royce Edwards. KP's been one of those guys that gone through some things with the knees, tore his ACL one time, fixed it, then tore it again.
Yeah.
But he's been a guy who's consistently worked through it.
Archie running the
And
ball.
if he could
That's
play, he
Justice.
wants to play. Moving the ball around.
Going to Duncan. Back to Archie.
Archie with
Witherspoon with the
three,
third in a
tries to
row.
put up another three.
KP
Misses.
with the
Kenny with
offensive
the
rebound.
KP with the board puts it up 61-23 with 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Jensen trying to make a move on Duncan. Passes it out. Scott trying to make a move
Justice
on
playing defense.
McDonald.
McDonald playing pretty scrappy defense.
They're just moving
Very
the ball
wide
around. Puts
open
up a
shot,
three, misses.
misses.
McDonald up to the board. Gives it to Archie, passes
Ooh,
it out.
bad pass.
Try to force a pass to Archie Witherspoon. And we got the student section saying some things. The CT student section just nothing replying because there's nothing to be said.
Witherspoon getting subbed out for Hernandez. Pressing,
Marcellus
Duncan,
with the
blocking. They're getting a blocking
Duncan
foul
with
on
the foul.
Duncan.
Foul
That's
gets subbed
good
out
man.
for.
That is his fourth foul of the night.
It's
He's
like-
one off fouling
It's
out.
like Dario.
Dario.
Dario comes in.
Freshman Dario Washington coming in for Marcellus Duncan, another freshman, but these two freshmen have been impactful freshmen for Rangeview's varsity team as a freshman. And Rangeview's team has been known for being a pretty prestigious public team, not being a private school.
Jack
Jake
Scott,
three,
wide
misses.
open.
puts it,
Jensen
misses.
rebounds.
Jensen back with the rebound.
Jensen
Wide
passes
open. Hernandez.
Ooh, and a
with the-
bucket from number 4, Vince.
Washington now running the offense because he's the guard at this point.
Dario
Passing
gets
to
the ball.
Hernandez. Right over to
Ooh,
Yasin.
Yasin off
Loses
the
it off
foot.
his own foot.
Jake Scott passing the ball out to Jensen. They're trying to work fast, but I don't think fast is going to work anymore. Jensen tries to drive on Dario, misses. Justice McDonald with the board, pushes down the court. One-on-one, Yasin goes up, tries to get a dunk, gets
No
Blocked.
foul
Wow.
called.
wow.
Ooh, and a little slip
They didn't
up
call
there.
a trip.
Mark
CT's club.
Peter just trying to make a down the court pass and just pass the ball out of bounds.
Rangeview ball.
There's Davenport going in for Yasin at this point. Hernandez gonna pass the ball in, gives it to Justin McDonald, gives it back to Hernandez. Hernandez taking the ball down,
Passes
moving
out
the
to
ball
Dario.
around. Dario with the ball, gives it back to Darius. Darius hits a hezzy, passes the ball. Justice
McDonald
keeps
left the
just
paint.
losing the ball, goes up, gets
Ooh,
the
and a
foul.
Man. Oh, yeah.
Crazy foul, guys. And looks like Justice McDonald is heading to the free throw line, going for his 2.
Just to mention, this is some pretty shocking. Grandview upsets number 8 seed Horizon and Rock Canyon. Grandview upsets 8 seed Horizon and Rock Canyon's over
Smoky.
Rock Canyon winning over Smoky Hill, who had a horrible start to this year.
They made it to the Final Four last year and lost all the seniors and then just started the year off bad.
At the beginning, the clock's running.
It's a running clock, 55 seconds left.
Don't know what they're doing
It's
over
over.
there.
62-25 right
Real
now.
Justice.
Justin's taking his second free throw. Misses
Ooh,
it.
Misses it. Gets the board, London Moore tries to make a move, but there's 40 seconds left and it's 25-62, folks. Puts up a floater, misses. Darius with the floater, trying to pick the ball. Dario got the ball, just dribble it out. They're
Just
trying
running it. Just
trying
running
to
clock.
foul almost.
And one.
No, they called
Oh,
travel.
they
They called a travel on Darius
really?
Davenport, but it's a running clock, folks.
It's
That
a running clock. I mean, the
pretty
game,
much wraps it for the game.
game over.
Rangeview absolutely destroying CT in a 62-25 game. Scott puts up a three, completely misses,
completely.
hasn't made 1 3 tonight, and tries to sit down on the bench. They know it's over for them. Made 1 3 on the night, and he was supposed to be his best shooter.
And that is the game.
25.
Just to mention a couple key things with that. Kenny probably making player of the game this year. Kenny doing his thing that he does best in these situations, with it being the first time. Student section all happy. I mean, there's not much to be said about that. 2 big injuries, unfortunately. Aiden Perez still holding that elbow with ice, and Ladavian King not even getting. They put him on a seat, and he hasn't got up since. So that might affect us next week. It's actually his calf. I don't know what happened there, but he's got ice on the calf. Rangeview's basketball team's getting all excited, and RJ's gonna go down for an interview and get what happened on that game.
Hold on. It might be. Okay, thank you. Right after the game, we might come back and get a couple interviews from some of the players and see what their thoughts on Ladavian King. Looks like here comes the players, everyone. They're just waiting, getting ready. There's coming through. Here we go. Bill. How y'all feel?
We feel like we're ready to shock the world.
Kenny, can I borrow you for a couple seconds? So, as a senior this year, how do you feel throughout this game? You leading scoring pretty much.
It feels pretty good because like last year I just want to go out with a bang with my brothers, so it feels really good.
And also, how do you? What's your thoughts on Ladavian King and his injury?
He's gonna come back. He's a strong person. He's my brother. I'm gonna be praying for him. We'll be praying for him. He's gonna come back stronger than ever.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Have a great day. Woo. All right, Palmer, can we borrow for you a couple of seconds? Yeah. Can we borrow for you just a little second?
Sure.
Eleni. So, Palmer, how does it feel after the first half? You guys coming out really, really strong.
Yeah, RJ, we didn't score in the second quarter. We scored 5 points, and we missed free throws. We missed quality shots. So we said just stick with what we're doing, stay aggressive. We were guarding really well. We held them to 8 points in the second half, so I'm really proud of how we guarded. Really proud of Yassine Sakou. Great energy all night. Kenny Blacknox had a great game. Archie hit some big shots in the second half. These are guys we trust. And Marcellus, he had 2 fouls in the first half, but he was a plus 11, so he was playing really well. We just protected him a little bit, and then he continued to play great in the second half.
Yeah, and also, what's your thoughts on Ladavian King? Is he good to probably play next against GW?
Yeah, we're going to check him out. He's got a little strain in his calf, but he's a competitor. He's a warrior, so he's going to rest up. Fortunately, we got 4 days to go, so I think he'll be good to go for Tuesday.
And then also, Aiden, it looks like he has a little hold in the elbow a little bit. What's up with that?
Yeah, we'll check him out. Him out. I don't know.
All right.
Thanks, RJ.
Yeah, thank you.
Looks like Raiders coming out strong with a W. CT